Christmas for those that celebrate it, and Happy New Year when it comes. Sorry about that. I have to cancel the advert. Whoa! Mute that. Bit of an advert for whatever. Okay, so yes, it's Friday. It's 9 PM UK time, and okay, good evening. So actually, there's a bit quiet at the moment. No challenges. So I think I'll start off with a 5-minute auto pairing game. Okay, so Akito. I'll start off with a 5-minute auto pairing. Okay, so knight f6. Oh, we're gonna face the dreaded London system. This is the dreaded London system. Okay, no panic. Fianchetto over here. So concerned about a5. a5, b5, c4, c6 maybe, or wait till it happens. Right, targeting my f7 square. Can I play c5? So I'm wondering. Oh, okay. I can play d5 here, and then c4. I'm tempted to do that. Tempted. It's releasing the tension of it, but it's with tempo. And push everything back. Push this knight back. Maybe knight to e4. No, not knight e4 after. I'll trap the queen. Try and trap the queen. With bishop f8 coming up. Rook e8, bishop f8. He's on to me. Seeing that. This bishop seems a bit loose though. If he takes bishop f8, mind you, there's bishop f6 there. Oh, it doesn't work. Let him take with a pawn maybe. He might play that. Yeah, bishop f8, there's bishop f6, otherwise I would be trapping this queen. That's unfortunate. And then he's on b6. Can I improve that? I doubt it. It's something to bear in mind, and just not working at the moment. The queen looks awkward, but unless I can protect b6, this is not happening. What if I just play this for a moment? Although I'm not convinced. No, not convinced. Hang on a sec. Bishop f6, I'm missing something. Can I not play queen c7 there? Let's just play queen c7 there. Bishop f6, queen c7. Keeping the queen checkmated. Naughty. A very naughty idea. Trying to get away with a very naughty idea. Ugh! Queen c6. Now is the queen checkmated. Do I get any delicious rating points with this fantastic idea of trapping the queen? I think. I hope. Another little point. Knight takes. This diagonal opens up. There's bishop f3. If he took with the bishop, well, I'm going to take the queen first. I don't think there's anything. I'm hoping there's no escape. I'm hoping, that's the hope, that there's no escape here. I've trapped the queen tactically. 2 pieces for the queen is not going to be game over necessarily. Okay, here we go. Can I reinforce here? Okay. Have to get back on the dark squares. Yes. Maybe play for f6. Let's play. Queen e7 hits b4 actually. He's stopping that. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But I think that is another target. You know, if I got my queen to f8, I'm gonna get my queen to f8. I think. Yeah. Oh, he plays knight a2. Aha. Knight a2. Cunning stuff. Doesn't he? I suppose he does. I assume knight a2. So I'm actually, this is, oh, okay, I thought knight a2. My pawns could be dangerous later, if I can take this pawn without a huge punishment. Taking here might be pushing the luck to get my own queen trapped. But what if I just prepare now? Let's put the queen back. Bishop c6 for b4. Maybe, okay, this side of the board looks dangerous. I'm wondering about knight a4. Do I try and stop that? Maybe I just take it off. I just take it off. Okay, so I've got some pawns over there, and maybe c3. C3 or b3 first. Am I doing anything? I'm just getting hacked over here. I'll just make sure f5 is not going to be a killer necessarily. So I'm wondering this pawn next. Maybe rook b5. There's bishop a4. Let's set the exchange. b3 or c3. Okay, it's going to be tricky. I guess I should take it to open that e file and then maybe keep my pawns intact. Maybe rook c6, evict this, bishop e8, there's f6 boys on the rook. Unless I sack the exchange here. I could sack the exchange here. Why would that be a good idea? Maybe rook b5. There's bishop a4, rook b7. Oh, it's f6 time. Oh, let's just simplify. I got to get rid of his bishops, I think. I don't want this bishop opening up. I've got to simplify a bit, and the time's getting short. Okay. If I play b3, trying to squish, or c3, maybe c3, b3, b2. c3 first, trying to get my pawn going to b2. I'm hoping this is dangerous. What else about this position? Get this guy in. b2, rook a2, there's bishop c4. Is that rook trapped? There's rook a4. Bishop b4, I can take that pawn off. Yeah, I think this is interesting. Rook a4, bishop b3, rook b4, cb, queen e. I'm going to get my queen in over here to e1 maybe. Queen d4. Pawn's dangerous there. Queen e1. This is getting to be very calculation-y.
Check.
Can I win this bishop? I'll take it here. I got that one. Okay, I got that one. Alright. Now if there's no challenges, there might not be too many. I know it's Christmas edition. Okay, let's do another 5-minute auto pairing. So yeah, that was a queen trap game. Or maybe the 3-minute is also interesting. Okay, get some water. We'll try the 3-minute as well. Faster tempo. Oh, and GM. I'll try b3, the little surprise weapon I've been playing recently. Double fianchetto, just to get out of book a bit. I think Sparrow once played a double fianchetto and it gave me crucially needed to win the talent last game of World Championship once. I managed to win it against Karpov. Can I actually get h4 in here? Now he could take here. That is a pawn. He's not interested just yet. Can I do this? Okay. Queen b3. Could take here. I could play for b5, but I don't know where I'm castling. This is a bit dodgy, this strategy, and he's always got bishop h5. It is a little bit dodgy, the whole idea. Can I plonk my knight on g3? Oh, that is a way of losing a pawn for nothing. That could be a crucial pawn, actually. I'm not sure I'm getting much attack from that as a pawn sack. Okay, so if I double token me, I'm not sure if there's a sack or anything. Wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, it just seems a pawn down. He's moving his king. Can I play for b5 around here? Wonder about this diagonal. Do I want to close? b6. Maybe b6 just to see how this pans out. Closing there. Knight g3, knight f5. I haven't got anything to sack. I think I've got to get my rooks back to over here actually. This a file. Oh, torturing f2 now. Is it? F2 torture. Knight b3, maybe to a5 later. Oh, I'll stop this. I need my rook there. It's defensive. Knight a5 coming up around here. I can't do it here because of rook c3. Oh, this is going to be trouble. This is trouble. Bishop d2. Bishop e1. Can I get rid of this? If I got rid of this knight, would that help? Because then that might free the rook. Queen c2, rook a2, bishop b2. Got queen a3 there. This looks a bit bad to try and defend this. Actually, can I try better with this rook? Or has he got g3? Maybe rook d2 would be handy, but he's got
Check.
g3 coming up. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I think this is doomed. Yes, both sides of the board being attacked on both sides.
Check.
Don't suppose. Knight c1. I doubt it. Oh, there's bishop e3 for rook c3 now. I think this is end of game. Unfortunately.
Check.
I think I'll give this to save the torture. Is he threatening mate? Hang on. Can I take that?
Check.
That wins the bishop back. Yeah, he's got everything under control. Well, his mating. I think that didn't work very well. Okay, and there's very little challenges today, so I think I'll mix it with the 3-minute and the 5-minute, maybe 2 3-minute and then 2 5-minute. Maybe I'll stand a bit of a chance on the 3-minute to win on time. This is a strong GM. Yes, a Sohan, I believe. So the 3-minute time control. I don't think I've played him on 3-minute. I played him on 5-minute auto pairing. Try and focus. Focus face. Knight h4. If e4, knight h4. Maybe knight h4 anyway. Knight f3, bishop g2. I want to play b4 at some point. B4 here. Yeah, it's got a pretty solid position. I'll take that. Guy. Rather than bishop, I think. Okay. I'll play d4, try and get the c5 square maybe. I know it looks really weird stuff. I'm getting passive bishop. Oh, my king's still in the centre. Should I just take here first before I get a disaster on the e file? He's going to open that up quite rapidly. I seem passive. Try and get this bishop out of the way. Do I dare do a pre-move? I'm trying castle. Will be good. As a general rule. Or maybe c3. Bishop e3. I'm going to get slaughtered. Try and castle. Oh, this looks like a slaughter because I can't really defend that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, my king's just stranded in the centre. I could nick this irrelevant pawn, but I think I'm gonna get murdered. That's really unfortunate. It's an irrelevant pawn to take. I don't see how defending the position actually.
Check.
King f2. If I'll maybe over here. Can I get to play bishops? Oh, my king is just all over the place. Is it worth even? Oh, I'm down by a minute as well.
Check.
Okay. Oh, is that 193? Okay, I think that's it. Oh, that was a hard pairing on the 3 minute. Okay, whoa. Okay, Rocky top. Yes, I welcome a challenge. My king was just like I couldn't even castle. That's how bad it was. Couldn't even castle. Okay, so bishop f4 95. I think queen b3. Queen b3. So there's some pressure on this diagonal potentially if rook e8 and knight takes. Bishop takes, I'll be on f7. There's some pressure on b7 potentially. Not losing the exchange just yet to knight d2. Okay, that's interesting. Pressure on b7. c4 drops d4. f3, maybe f3. No, queen b3 and knight c3. Okay. Elimination here. Rook c1 then. Rook c1. Just hold c3. And maybe play 4. And at e3 there's g5 trapping the bishop. I don't know if f3 is feasible. Maybe this does support f3. But I could kick that knight away. Knights. If the knight gets kicked away, then king h1 and something after. What exactly? I think this. I haven't really got that much pressure, have I? Does he want to play knight d7? I might take that. Take. There's knight g6 there. I know he's going to take here. But if he took that, well, maybe there's knight e7 check. I mean, it's fairly pointless stuff to consider. Right, let's play knight d3 maybe. Maybe f3 coming up here. What's the plan? Another idea might be bishop takes knight c5. That's another pointless thing to do. I don't feel I've got a plan at the moment, so I need to maybe wait. Okay, I'm going to try and kick this knight. I'll try and kick this knight. Kick this bishop. Oh, he could double. Hang on. He could double. And then what? Rook e1, bishop d6, or h4. Rook d1. Alright, so h4 or rook e1. Maybe rook e1 for a moment. This knight's annoying. Okay, has he got knight d4? Okay. Can I prompt the exchange of here? Even if I take with a pawn, that might be okay. Right. Let's keep the rooks connected for a moment. I threaten now my first threat of the game, f5 for bishop takes c7. So I've got this bishop here, f5, knight moves bishop takes c7. It's not really that good. Okay. Well, maybe it is because of the pin. Push everything back. Hope for the best. It's very short on time now.
Check.
Right, I think I've got a good position actually for the first time, because there might be c4 trying to break open this structure. The bishops look cool. Can win a pawn. Okay, another challenge. Okay, thanks, Ricky Top. J. Russell, 2. Yeah, this is the problem with the Nimzovich. In a way, does knight f3. Going into king pawn territory. I don't mind playing Goku piano. It's fairly solid. Let's pin this. Maybe knight d4. Okay, so knight d4 here. We'll just drop back. I think I'm dropping back here. Let's see, does he want to take that? If he does, then after knight d4, well, there's g4. Maybe knight g4, knight d4. Okay, what about if I just castle for a laugh? If I just castle instead of knight g4 here. Bishop g6 and just try and use f4 later, try and get a knight into f4 later. I mean something like knight d8 e6 to f4 when the queen moves. Okay, well, this is a new target on e4 maybe. Oh, I don't mind having the dark square bishop here. This looks good for the dark square bishop and the vacuum. Yeah. Okay. Maybe d5 soon. d5. If takes bishop moves queen d6. Is that worth doing? Or knight takes? I think pawn takes. Okay, I'm thinking this pin could be revealed soon. On e5, okay. Having the isolated pawn here doesn't seem too bad. Knight e4, knight d5. I'll play this. Is that pawn too vulnerable? Can I actually just take here? Why don't I just could have considered taking there, actually. Maybe I should have considered taking there. Get things off here. Maybe queen f6 looks good. Hitting the pawn, protecting the pawn a bit more. Some work to do here now. The pawns are fractured. Rook d8. Then what? d3, queen b2. King h8, g6. So g6. I don't think actually that's got too much point to it. Let's think about this position a bit. Intriguing. Okay. Actually, you can go for this. Maybe with this, and then rook e5, and then if rook f4, maybe just double the rooks. So rook e5, rook f4, rook, and the other one to e8. Mind you, b7 is okay. I'll take on f5 on b7. F7 then. F7. Okay. So actually, why not just double the rooks for the moment? That's something. Now, think about things. Rook e2 for d3 looks like an idea to energize the bishop. Rook e2 for d3, okay. G6 comes into mind again here. Let's give some air for the king for a moment. Actually, with that rook there, why not rook e5? How does white defend f5? Let's bring the rook back. Then rook f5, and then maybe d3 later to coordinate on f2. I know f2 is like being held on quite a lot. Okay, but if I can take this pawn back and then play d3, it seems a good coordination plan. Maybe g6 is needed. g6. Then rook, actually rook f3 would have been good. Maybe rook f3. Okay, let's protect this. I think rook f3, incoming rook f3 is good. Rook h3.
Check. Check. Check.
Bring this other one in. d3. Thank you, J. Russell. Noddle the Great. Let's try this again. Nimzovich defense. Sometimes it's interesting. fd5. Yeah, got an interesting one. Knight's Tango, sometimes known as. Okay, not maybe here to go around like this. It's knight e4 threatened. Why do I want a double pawns? Keep thinking I want to weaken f4. Knight on g6. I want to weaken f4. If I can attempt to take on b6. And this bishop h6 looks too dangerous. In fact, conversely, bishop h3 looks dangerous. So king h2 or not? Can I try and open c4? I don't think there's any point. And knight h5, g4 will be provoking, well, weaknesses. What about f5? Take f5. Interesting. Daring. Because f3 is a target. I don't think g4 is on the cards. So, do I want to play something like takes and knight f4? Maybe. Okay, f4 is potentially weakened now. And go into f4. So I'm hitting the bishop on d3. Takes bishop f5. Bishop f5, rook f5. So on the bishop. What else is going on? Maybe rook f6 to g6, whip up and attack with tempo on the queen. Rook f6. Bishop has to drop back somewhere, surely. Rook f6 to g6 looks interesting. Also there's bishop h3 for queen h3, but this one immediately looks dangerous for rook g6. If takes bishop f5, this still looks dangerous for rook g6. Or bishop h3 takes check, rook g6 after. So I think I'm hoping to get an attack here Basically, I'm hoping it's an attacking position. Okay, h6, queen g3, does knight e2 to d4 maybe. Maybe that's interesting. Set of forcing moves there to get the knight there. It'd be interesting if... Let's see. Knight e2, queen moves somewhere, knight d4. Even if that was a pawn sack, a knight on d4 looks interesting. I could be optimistic about that. Well, it's with tempo now, so I'm safeguarded from losing a pawn at the moment. Bishop moves as f4. Is that worth playing f4? It might be. Does give me g5 next. Knight f3 there. I'm chasing a knight to a good square. Is that f3 here? Knight f3, rook f3. Or, I think it's worth doing actually. It's knight f3 for bishop h3. Yeah, that's probably worth doing. To break up the pawns a bit. Right. Okay, knight f3 or rook f3. I like the knight. So, I'm wondering... I'll take with the rook. And put the queen on the dark square. Queen f4 check, threatened, or knight f3. I like the knight so much. I want to keep it. Queen f4 to h3. Rook g1 to get my exchange back immediately. Maybe knight f3. Would that mean anything? Alright, I'll whip in the check to queen h4. And this bishop h3 check here is interesting. Actually, I think this is interesting to play like this. Rook h1, rook f8. I think I'm coming around with rook f6. Oh! No, I should have thought about that more. He protected h3 like that. I didn't expect that move. Try and bust this open. Oh, it's not happening. The attack's not happening after that. I'm messing this up big time. Oh, I want to keep my knight on d4. I've just had the queen. The queens are coming off. It's not what I wanted. Maybe rook h4 trying to grab a pawn. Or is the rook trapped? And knight e2 to f4. I'll take this guy. And that's a bit dangerous.
Check.
Okay, I'll stop rook g2. Try and use this c file to get my rook in via the c file. Or is this too optimistic? I'll grab a pawn while I can. Oh dear, the exchange down.
Check.
Position. He's got 15 seconds though to finish me off. Ah, I should have protected that pawn. Little trap.
Check.
Doesn't go for it.
Check. Check. Check.
Can I get h3 pawn?
Check. Check. Check.
Okay, close one. Dork brain. Okay, dork brain. I didn't want the queens off in that previous game, by the way. I was hoping to have a bit more of an attack than what happened. Then end game. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happened here. He's resigned. Benny wins is always a challenge. Okay. Is this an unrated game? I don't know. Oh, it's rated. Is default playable or not? Am I in trouble? Okay, sort of territory. So far, maybe it's okay. Tarish defense is quite aggressive weapon of choice. Now Benny Wins has beaten me before and drawn me before. I don't underestimate him from his rating, and I think his rating is correct. Well, it's interesting structurally. If I just take an A3, just to keep it, I want to keep it maybe simple here-ish. Neutralize the dynamic aspects. If I can just target D5, keep it cold, clinical position. For a while. For a long while. Until he's down to like 20 seconds, then I'll do something. That's the plan. I'm trying to keep it ice cool for a while. I'm sure he'll generate some complications. Now I can later play for E4 maybe, but at the moment what I'm interested in doing is slow torture for a moment. Except he's too quick. He's not using the time. I want a slow torture session from this position. Knight A2 to B4, is that possible? Is he going to let D5 drop without a fight? Well, actually, he can't really defend D5. It does seem as though I didn't really want to do this. It's tempting just to win D5 here and go into this rook and pawn ending. Maybe E4 is stronger. What if I played E4? It avoids the rook and pawn ending, which might be drawn in some horrible way. I just want to win this D pawn and maybe get a kingside king attack later. I want to make sure there's sufficient complexity here. I'm not sure this pawn's going to be enough at the moment. I'm not going to overestimate. Okay, rook e2, d6. Is it weak on d6? Okay, so knight e5 coming up. If I try and just stop this knight e5 business for a moment. The check.
Check.
And play for f4. after. Actually, is king f4 playable? Or even rook here? Rook e4? Because my knight holds d5. If I can get onto e7, that would be a good thing. While my knight's holding d5, it's actually doing a good job there, I think, at the moment, of holding d5 and blocking the pawns. It looks like a really cool position in some respects. Knight, okay, rook e7 check coming in. What will he do? King d6, rook e7, knight f6, rook f7, knight d5. There is knight d5 and rook d2 check after. I don't think that's feasible for him to consider knight f6 takes d5. So another pawn bites the dust. He's got this check. I have to give him it, I think.
Check.
And get another pawn, rook b6, rook f6 coming in.
Check.
King e7, that's f4, isn't there? Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, the master of disaster. Let's see. It's English opening. Try and keep it positional for a moment. So rook b1, b4, b5. Wet lettuce. As I call it, a4 maybe, b5. Or knight e1 first, a4, b5, or knight c2 first. Maybe this. Bishop a3. Is bishop a3 needed? Or e4? Is e4 possible? I'm wondering d4, knight e2 and play for f4 later. Okay, that might be intriguing. To play h3 and f4 later. b4 slightly vulnerable. Keep this closed over here. The knight's covering e3. I wonder if I need even h3. Can I just play f4? Interested in f5 as well, maybe. Okay, I'll try and squish on this side with g4, h4, knight g, that King's Indian style position basically. g4, h4, knight g3. Squish. Knight g3. Bishop f3, rook f2, that sort of thing. Rook g2, h4, g5. Carries on and on. Gain space. Do I play h4 here though? So let's try and get the rook to g2 first. Okay, is he going to play g5? If he plays g5, or if he plays takes, I get the e4 square, I think. Bishops could come off, but I get a big knight on e4 later. If he plays g5, I think I'm going to play king f2, bishop d2, and build up to h4 with something like queen h1, h4, queen h3, rook h1. So it's King's Indian style in reverse plan. Depends what pawn move he does next. Does he play g5? I'll like the e4 square if he's going to play this. Okay, I'll get ready. Maybe I can play h4 anyway. h4 is the one to build up now. Okay, so I'll play for h4 on this side of the board. Let's put this back for a moment. Rook h1 is h4 immediately. He might get the g5 square, although I doubt it. Take is too dangerous, I think. So I think I'll play rook h1, h4, rook h2, double the rooks, hg, and then take it from there. Is it you're taking this one? Okay. I can try and get an Alekine's gun construction with rook h3, queen e1 to h1, rook here to h2, hg, Alekine's gun behind hg. The Alekine's gun is when the queen is at the base of the battery of the two rooks. I think it can be quite a dangerous weapon of choice, this kind of ×3 battery. So queen e1 to h1, rook h2, hg. That's the plan anyway. Not too concerned about the king running away at the moment. So this Alekine's gone now, hg. Do I want to smash through? I think I do. Try and put some more pressure. It's dropping. Okay, I think g5 is dropping after rook f7, I suspect.
Check.
Now rook h7, rook g5 was check. So the queen would check.
Check.
Okay, that was a fun one. Thanks for that. Okay, at the moment there's no challenges at the moment. Should we play another 3 minute? I'd like to get revenge on the 3 minute auto pairing and see if I can get another game with Sowan. I see if I can't play any worse than what I did. Surely I should maybe stick to a more normal opening. Super Mouse. This is the 3 minute auto pairing. It's pretty dangerous. I'm tempted for an early knight e5 now. I think this is an okay position. I've managed to castle, that's a good sign. Yes. Castling is generally a good sign. Maybe e4, let him take. Yeah. e4 coming up. Knight d5. Knight d5 seems dangerous because check. Knight g6 is mate. Looks pretty cool.
Check.
No, it's not mate there. What am I thinking of? Thinking of something else.
Check.
He plays F5 now, I suppose. Have I got anything here? Try to get this C file. No, I'm just not doing anything. It seems to be a piece down for not much. Two pawns. Not enough. That'll be one pawn. G4. It is only a 3-minute game though, so there's very little time for both sides. But I don't know if he needs any time. Yeah. Can't do anything with that knight there. Take on E5.
Check.
It's incredible how he just gave away a piece earlier. Okay, without thinking too much. That's a bit too casual. A bit too casual.
Check.
This is just pure technique, even on 3 minutes. It's pure technique. I think the 3-minute helps. Is A pawn's going to just be winning? If I took in a D5, don't think that helps necessarily. Although he hasn't got the right bishop. So actually, is that potentially drawing? Let me just check this.
Check.
So if he takes this, that. I can't get around to his pawns. Well, he's just going to win the pawns.
Check.
Yeah.
Time warp.
Oh dear. No, it's pretty hopeless. Okay. Oh, that's really sad. I gotta say how unbelievably sad that was. I'm sure I can play better without losing a piece. Nadal the Great. We played earlier. Let's play another 3-minute. I've just got to redeem myself a bit on the 3-minute. I can't believe I can play like this. That was just sloppy calculation. And of course he's gonna just take me apart a piece up. F5, F4 was the plan. No. Okay. Can do this. This diagonal looks dangerous on the light squares a bit. Yeah. E4. Okay. It's harassing my rocks. E4 coming up. But it's still connected, so I just want to make sure this is clock stopped. I was looking forward to this game. I was looking forward to E4 in particular. Why is this clock stopped? Oh man, his clock stopped. You can do a hoot space T to see the top place to see if you're definitely still online. I'm definitely still online. He's back. Stop bishop G5.
Check.
Knight D7 to E5 to D3. I think he's had a time loss there. Oh, he can play Knight D5 potentially. Right, Knight D3. And bishop takes C3. I can take the rook as well. Let's take the rook. There's pieces hanging here. Right. Okay, so knight F4. I'm going to try and chip away at this.
Check.
I bet. Is this pawn dangerous? Maybe it is. Ah, maybe his pawn is dangerous. Oh, blimey. What am I doing? What am I doing? Gotta stop knight b6. You kick the king away.
Check.
Am I actually going to lose this now? That would be interesting. Ah, no. Are you kidding me? I think I have to sack my rook and get my king to win h2. at this rate.
Check.
I don't know if that was possible.
Check.
Oh no.
Check. Time warning. Check. 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 Check.
Okay, was it a draw? It was a draw. I'm getting really annoyed about the 3-minute auto pairing. I got to say, I'm getting slightly wound up by the 3-minute auto pairing. I've been over 2200 on it before. I'm getting slightly okay. I swear, I'm gonna put some more energy in the next 3-minute game on the auto pairing. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to give no counterplay basically on the next 3-minute auto pairing. We'll see what happens. But anyway, okay. So 5-minute game. Is he ready? Nope. Okay, it's been quite a while here. I'm going to abort this. Okay, while I'm still reaving. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is going to be my first victim on the 3-minute auto pairing. Surely. And your dragon probably wasn't the greatest weapon of choice if he knows it really theoretically well. Take, check. Not doing anything, I'm just losing a piece there. That's queen b6. Okay, alright. Oh boy. Bishop b5 next. He's not going to let my queen alone, is he?
Check.
It's not letting my queen any squares whatsoever. Is there queen like d6? Is that possible? Queen e5. king to f4 here. Queen e7 is knight d5. Get a breathing space or not? Bishop g7. Looks too dangerous. Right, queen b7. My bishop is holding the rook. And it's knight f6 check.
Check.
Oh, there's rook d7 just mating after that. Oh, that's good. Rook d7 just mates on h7. Let's go for a4. He's still got rook d7. I suppose there might be queen f3 on rook d7. Takes, check, takes. Yeah. Check, bishop g7.
Check.
Okay, 8. $30. Oh, he's got an attack. Okay. If takes bishop f6. I hit b3 next. Queen b7. Hit b3. Wait, queen f3 is worth it. Queen g2.
Check. Time warning.
Okay, I got one on the 3 minute. I feel less annoyed. Well, it was very bad. Null Man. Have we played Null Man? I'll just check. Not sure we have. Nile Man. Whoops. No, I think so. Okay. Hi there. Yeah, that. I was on the verge of getting mated if I just routinely recaptured there. So that wasn't a very convincing game, but anyway. Karakon. Alright, I want to play like c5 and knight c6, maybe, or not do that, just leave the structure like it is at the moment. Okay, now this knight to f5. Bishop e7, any g4 with knight h4. Yeah, that g4 looks alright. Knight d7, queen b6. Maybe castle queenside. That's possible. Queen b6, c5. I could put a knight on e6 here. Hang on, let's put a knight to e6. Let's blockade her. Or does he break me up with e6 straight off the bat? Knight g5. Oh no. No. Let's get this d5 square. If I can get a nice blockade on d5, queen d5. Next, rook d5. It looks like a nice blockading position to have. So just queen d5. Just see this position hitting the knight on f3. I don't want to lose h6 in a hurry. G5, is that actually plausible to play g5? I hope, because that means I can maybe double the rooks then. I've freed this rook. So king d7, king c7, rook d8. Start torturing d4. g4 later as well. d4 should drop with any luck. I could have taken it there, but I'm like building up as well. And take it here. So threatening knight f3 check, winning the rook. Let's see, his structure here is a bit loose because they're on the dark square. It's got the dark square bishop. What's happening over here? Okay. Maybe rook d3, c6. Rook d3, then what? Okay, I'll just take this, take it here. That's 2 pawns, isn't it? I've got a spare pawn on both sides of the board. Coming in over here. I'm queening pretty quick. Okay, Matty Rom. I'm pretty sure we haven't played Matty Rom earlier. Doesn't ring a bell. I could do a history check, but it doesn't ring a bell. Okay, happy Christmas to everyone. New Year when it comes. Oh yeah. I can feel myself being a miserable git actually from the 3-minute auto pairing. Not in Christmas spirit. But getting there with 1 or 2 wins to perk me up. Okay. So rook b8, bishop d7, b5. Bishop d7, b5. Ah, come on. I'm not seeing a move like that before. This is very naughty. Is he going to win my rook with queen a7? If I play queen d7, there's rook a8. Oh, what is this? Okay, I'll kick the queen with knight d7. Queen a7, rook a8. No, I'll play b5 now. Try and get coordination on b2. I can win an exchange. Might be worth it. Block out the diagonal. So rook f7, bishop b7, rook a8. I've got e6 covered, but I don't want to lose an exchange to e6 just because I got it covered. I'll still be losing the exchange, so cover it twice. If that's enough, I might need to cover it more. And then it's got everything scrutinizing e6. So he's winning an exchange back anyway. Oh well, yeah. There's no rook a3 and queen a8 just to hit e4. The diagonal's slightly weakened. So I wonder if he's going to give me some play with rook a3, queen a8. I'll be hitting the diagonal, coming down maybe rook a2. So does he relinquish the a file? Rook a3, queen a8. In fact, e4's hanging right now. Okay, so what's thinking here? What is he thinking of? Is e-pawn's hanging. Does he not want to just defend it casually? I'll play rook a3. It's always hard, isn't it? Okay, he's not giving me rook a3. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This. Is my knight killed in this endgame? I don't have to take that. I'm sealing his pawn. Queen a3 is possible there.
Check.
Maybe g5, get this knight out and about. Queen c3 here. Takes, king f2, c2. Something like, the only way to get my knight active is g5, knight g6 to e5. Oh, it's going to be like this, is it? Okay, okay. My king can come up the board. Will it get mated? Try and get the king travelling up the board here for a laugh. So I'm either going to get mated or do something with the king. One or the other. I suppose getting mated would be funny, ha ha. F4, rook e, no, it wouldn't be that funny. Queen e4. What about queen d3 here? Trying to avoid getting mated. That's queen b2. So my king's kind of stuck. This could be embarrassing, actually. Queen c1, is that possible without getting mated? Queen c1, there's no queen b2, there's no queen d1, there's no queen e3, there's no queen e4. It looks, as far as I can tell, a move without getting mated, which means if I can get one step further with king c3, then I'm actually hitting b3. Oh man, has that really happened? I have just lost that game from a disconnect. Okay. Oh well. it's just my night. It's just my night. Sorry. It's just my night. I'll be back on the 3-minute odds pairing. I just got disconnected. Is the stream back? I'm hoping it's back soon. I'll say something. This could be an unfortunate pin, to say the least. I don't know why I wanted to go into this pin now. That was really dumb. was so dumb. I was wondering h4 knight g3 if there's any chance of rescuing this. I very much doubt it.
Check.
It's just queen f5. Oh, I'm just a wreck on the 3-minute auto pairing tonight. Liben's pawns I haven't played. 5-minute. I'm wrecking my 3-minute auto pairing tonight. Right, so if I take an f4, bishop e3, knight d5. Seems okay so far. Can I play for b4 or knight d5? I wonder. Maybe I should protect the queen. Oh, it's curious, this tension here. I don't know about knight d5 because my it doesn't feel completely right. a3 and b4 might be better. There's takes and wins a piece. Okay, I think back to the knight d5 plan. Again, it looks uncomfortable. Oh, I'm doing it. I'll take with maybe this. I'm hoping this isn't too bad. Queen f2. Alright. Queen f2, e5. So e5 coming up. If it takes bishop takes c5. So I'm hoping for e5 here. e5 on the cards. There's bishop h4 now. Alright, I have to do something about that then. Bishop h4. e5. Actually, he's got bishop takes e5 simply. I have to stop thinking about that. Maybe queen g3 is bishop. Okay, this is a bit precarious. Yes. Can I get on this B file? Rook B7 or not? Oh, King's got to get out of this diagonal, I think. Maybe Queen F2, Queen G1, then E5 without Bishop E5. Queen G1 might support E5. This is the dream here of E5. Queen G1, E5. Ah! What's this? Is this G file too dangerous for me? Can I play Rook G1? So King H8, Rook G1? Don't want to give up the E5 square in a hurry. What's happening here? Rook G8, FG, Bishop E5. Can I do this? Okay, I'm worried about Bishop D3 as well now. Keep some tension going. Get this calf. He's only got like 10 seconds now, so whatever happens, it looks promising on the clock anyway. I'll take this guy.
Check. 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 Check.
Okay, into the game. Yeah, okay, let's have a free... Oh, I'm glutton for punishment on the 3-minute auto pairing tonight. Try this line. Okay. Rook G1. Was F4 coming up? Maybe Rook G1. Maybe. If I took. Am I worried about Knight D3? Maybe I should be. It looks pretty dangerous. Oh, crikey. This does
Check.
not look
Check.
entirely good. Bishop e4 if he gives me a chance. Taking on... Is he taking on c3? Have I got 94 now? So I've just lost the piece for nothing. Maybe I should give up on the auto pairing tonight. This is getting too much. On the 3 minute anyway. It's got too much punishment. It looks absolutely crushed position. Wow, it looks crushed. It looks absolutely... I know his rating's like up there, but even so... Alright, another one. This is familiar territory. I think this is good for me. Although, is my bishop getting trapped? That's another question. I didn't really want it trapped. I can take a pawn out.
Check.
Okay, so pawn out. So knight, bishop, and rook. I like my centre pawns a bit. Just trying to dice my pawns. Stop trying to dice my pawns. E takes, okay. Pawns are still there. Armada of pawns. Okay, there's a check, yes. I'm still optimistic with the pawns in the centre. Let's not lose h7 in a hurry. We could take target g6.
Check.
I suppose. Yes. These pawns look fantastic, though. c4, d4. I'm hoping the world's their oyster, these pawns. Maybe it's better not to give him a potential pass pawn. If I took, he's got h5 later. Here, there's bishop a3. I play the check.
Check.
He's not giving up a bishop, is he? But I got d4 coming up. I'm blunting that light square bishop. So I can actually take it here now and target the h pawn under these circumstances, I think. So I'm not losing g6. Yes. Okay. Alright. I wanted to kill everyone on the 3-minute auto pairing. So I don't know if you want to get onto the 3-minute auto pairing. I just want to murder everyone on the 3-minute auto pairing at the moment. I don't care if it's like 4 AMs in a row. I just have that feeling that I want to crush everyone on the 3 minutes. I'll play for e4. So I've got nothing here, have I? Looks as though he's taking a lot of the sting out of my position. Yeah. How does he do this? Okay. Annoying. Rook b1 for knight c4. Even here, maybe. Probably not. So he's got this extra pawn. I haven't got any mobility anywhere. Okay, are you free? Would that help? So we get some dynamic play here out of this. Knight d3. I'm going to be losing the exchange soon. If I'm not careful. To knight a3. I could pretend as this is an attacking position one day. There is knight c5. It takes an e5. Does it come this far? So f4. Just want to try and get some dynamic play. g4, f5. Knight f4. Might be brewing something here. He's getting the queens off, doesn't he? C2. Ah, C2. Okay, it looks horrible. Everything's dropping. Oh, that hasn't happened. He's just got loads of pawns. I've just been munched to death. Oh, this is just it's too horrible. Reverse side of tons of pawns here. Ah, man. I should have just. I think I'm just going to play the exchange Slav next time this is next time this is played against me. I don't know. This gambit seemed really dodgy. If he wants to play the Slav, I'll play the exchange next time. Okay. I'm getting into a similar dodgy gambit now. Takes a knight c6. Maybe it's okay to do this. So I'm on c7. Play for bishop h3. Essentially, mind you, what about a3? Isn't that just the knight d3? But I want to keep c6. Of course, he's protecting c7 now. There might be knight b2, rook e1 wins a piece, doesn't it? Alright, he's playing that, okay. This is okay.
Check.
There's rook
Check.
d5. Rook e8 check. Knight h5. King g4 to f5. Okay, rook g8 with a mate. There might be some compensation. Wait. I'll play the check first, then king f5.
Check.
So rook g8. Oh, he's got bishop f8. Rook e2, c1 check. If here, there's rook g8. If here, knight g check. Here. Oh, I'm not sure that's sufficient. In fact, he just queens and he's protecting. Rook e3, Queen, Rook g1, Rook g3, King h6, the check, King here, check. I'm not sure this is sufficient. Let's think about the check as well here. I'll give it a shot. It's the only one which doesn't allow queening to stop. So the check.
Check.
What about Rook g5 here? Queen's check, 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 check. Okay.
Time. Check. 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 Checkmate.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, you want to grab queenside pawns? Grab some queenside pawns. Just one more, one more.
Check.
Yeah, I swear, I swear, I want to get better at chess just to do better on this auto pairing, this 3-minute auto pairing. For next week, I swear I'm going to do training. Okay, I probably need it. So this is the last one, I think. I'm going to lose a piece to bishop f6, queen d6, if not careful. What about just taking the... or a5, rook a6, then knight g7. Could give this a pawn, rook a6, knight g7, so bishop f6. Well, I'm holding d6. And holds c6 as well. So holding d6 and c6 squares might be worth undermining with a3. Knight g6 I think is possible. Knight g7 I mean for knight h5. Is knight c4 any good? What if I took here an f6? Will that do anything? Knight c4 there. It's queen c8 for bishop g4 potentially. Knight b2. What's wrong with knight b2 for a moment? Probably too loose. Alright, I don't want to lose on time either. I'll just play it. That e7's dropping. Looks as though my king's in big trouble. This is appalling. This is totally I haven't got any squares. And then there's rook e7. Oh, this is just brutal. There's no squares for the queen. Oh no! Finish on this terrible game. Yeah. Okay. Alright. There's no knight e7 for the moment. Okay. Okay. Wow, it looks totally dead. I don't know how I've managed this. Okay, how he's managed it. Masterful. Rook b3. Can I get rook b3 in? Before it's too late.
Check.
Just in case rook f7 is dangerous. This is okay. Yeah, this is not going to survive too long, is it? No, I don't think I'm surviving too long. Okay, I end up on that with, yeah, it's just really strong, mega strong 3-minute auto pairing. I don't know. I'll be in training for next week. Okay, I get the message. I'm not good enough for the 3-minute at the moment. Okay, I think we'll end there. Tough, very tough. Who is Mazzo? Oh no, anyway. Zoltan Varga. Sounds like a good player. Alright, happy Christmas all, yeah. Hope you win some games in the new year. Everyone. Okay, enjoy your chess. Alright, I'll see you next time. Okay. Thanks very much. Comments, questions, likes, appreciated.